The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down, May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 35 yards. May to throw again. To the right side here. Pass is caught. He is in. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Off the play fake. Jackson. The throw on the run is complete. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Dolphins first down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Right back to Mostert on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
We're trying to run it here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 3rd and long for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And a short the 30. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
3rd and a yard. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's a designed run. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, May. One on target to Williams. He's got it. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
May to the air once more. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing on third down is May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. In motion, it's Jackson. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. May to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson going for it all. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
3rd and short, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. To throw is May. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. He'll run with Mostert. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly
and he will score again. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is met. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On 2nd down, it's May. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. On the carry, here's Mostert. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line. Third and goal. They'll run. It's Mostert. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins can extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will start on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Catch made there, that's Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. A run up the middle with Mostert, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Third and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now give to Mostert, heading right. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run here with Mostert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Report! All right, boys, let's keep it on this drive.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll run straight ahead with Mostert. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On third down, Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving, gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
Throwing on second down. May gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
To throw again is May. To the right side here, pass is caught. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Off the bootleg. Here's May. To the goal line and in. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, New England.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they could take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Tyreek now to return it. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. Throwing Jackson. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Mostert. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
They will take a knee here. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. From out of Shotgun, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
May now on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. It's so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.